Hello Nakamas, welcome once again to my channel. Today I bring you very interesting information regarding the new SBS and magazine of One Piece. For the moment not everything has been leaked in its entirety, but there is already relevant information that will surprise more than one. When the complete SBS and the complete magazine come out I will bring you those individual videos. Now I will have the luxury of giving my opinion about certain data. If this is the first time you see one of my videos, you will help me a lot by subscribing and liking it, because that motivates me to keep uploading more content. Let's start with one of the confirmations of Oda in what will be the SBS of volume 102. Many will remember the color spread where some vice captains were seen, and in this one appear both Beppo and Zoro. Well, Oda was asked if Beppo is really the vice captain of his crew, since at least in the pirate's heart, Sachi and Penguin were more confident. The guy didn't even ask about Zoro, he assumed he was the vice captain. To which Oda responds that with respect to that color spread, the same goes for Zoro. Not everyone who appears there has the position of vice captain, they are only the number 2 that he chose. Penguin and Sachi are more reliable under normal circumstances, but they have already seen Beppo's Sulong transformation, so they recognize that in combat, Beppo is superior to them. In short, Oda does not disconfirm the Zoro vice captain, however he would be confirming that he is indeed the second strongest of the crew, since by the example of Sachi, Penguin and Beppo he implies that he put the second strongest of each crew in that color spread, but it does not mean that they are the vice captains. The reaction of most Zoro fans would be something like, "I'm happy and angry." Happy because Oda implies that Zoro is the second strongest of the crew, but a bit sad because it leaves open the possibility of another vice captain. Or maybe there isn't even such a thing as a vice captain in the Mugiwaras, just Luffy is the captain and that's it, no more command positions. In one of the first Vivre card and they gave the introduction of Zoro, they said that in crucial moments he takes the role of vice captain in the crew. In Water 7 for example we saw how he had a very marked vice captain attitude when Usopp left the crew, so maybe they were referring to that. For his part in his occupation in the crew, his Vivre card put him as a fighter, the opposite case with Rayleigh who was put as vice captain in his Vivre card. But well, if Zoro is not the vice captain, and in case he never becomes one, but Luffy chooses to put someone with this position, who of the Mugiwaras would be the most suitable to be vice captains? Here I have no doubt that Jinbe is the most suitable because of his great experience in piracy and how wise he can be. Not counting Brook, Jinbe is the oldest of the crew, and in experience as a pirate he surpasses Brook since he stopped being a pirate for a long time when his crew died. Even Nami, maybe some could say that she fits as vice captain, however she doesn't convince me at all because in crucial moments she lacks leadership. Anyway, for you, who would be the most suitable as vice captain, not counting the strength because as I said, Oda implies that Zoro is the second strongest after Luffy. Here is Oda's complete question and answer. Reader, Hyodaki, judging by the color spread in chapter 1031, is Beppo the number 2 of the Heart Pirates? I was surprised, since I thought he, Penguin and Sachi were number 2. So, is Beppo, Sulong form, the strongest of them? Oda, speaking of that color spread Same goes for Zoro, not everyone there has the position of vice captain. That's just the number 2s I picked. Penguin and Sachi are more reliable under normal circumstances, but those two have seen Beppo's Sulong transformation, so they recognize that, combat-wise, Beppo is superior. Interpret it the way that suits you best. Just remember that with Oda, nothing is random. Another piece of information that has been known for a few days since it was on the cover of volume 102, but I never mentioned it in the video, is that Sanji's Ifrit Jum, his fire is blue, while Zoro gives off a green aura when he uses his Conquest Haki coating. The color of Sanji's fire is the most interesting thing in my opinion, since it is neither white fire, nor lighter yellow fire, it is blue. Oda in this SBs also revealed the names and all the members of the Kids Pirates, This crew has 31 members, however only 22 had been revealed to date. Oda states that it is not important to know them all. The main ones are Kid, Killer, Heat the fire-spitting guy, Bubble Gum, Wire, and Babesu. The rest are just members that serve to complete the crew. On the screen I will be leaving the image of all these guys with their names, thanks to Redon for the image and the translation of the names. On the other hand, we have an illustration of Oda for the volume 14 of One Piece magazine. This illustration is a fan request and as you can see, is Luffy drawing his nakamas. These drawings come to life. Note this detail, but in this illustration Luffy drew Nami as he thought the Gyojin would be. Curious to say the least. In this same magazine the appearance of Kid's Jiki Jiki no Mi and Katakuri's Machi Machi no Mi fruits will finally be shown. I can already tell you that the magazine seems to be more interesting than the SBS. From what one of the leakers has said, there are no important questions or relatively new information in this SBS. Many of the questions will be about Nami and Robin and random things. The Nami and Robin stuff might be perverted questions from Sanada since Oda has always been in the habit of answering them to give humor to this section of questions. What would be more interesting is the interview of Jinbe's voice actor with Oda, which occupies 3 pages. That's why there were not many questions, because they were more focused on this interview with Jinbe Seiju. From what little I could see from the leaked images of the SBs, one of the questions is about the character with the longest nose. You know, I don't know Japanese, but from the drawings and all that it seems that he was asked if Hitetsu was the guy with the biggest nose. In the answer Oda put Ama's characters with big nose. When there is a translation of this SBS I will bring it to you as soon as possible. For now this is all. I have faith that the interview with Jinbe Seiju will be good. Thank you very much to everyone who made it to this part of the video. Any recommendations for future videos or things of the channel you can leave them in the comments and I will gladly take them into account. You know that if you want to support the channel you can subscribe and leave your like. That would help a lot to keep bringing you more content. See you in the next video. Bye.